The episode of this dope cooking show. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. If you are here, you heard that me, who is Chef Jeff, has a cooking show, and I am on every Tuesday at 5:30. Come check me out. Tune in and tell a friend, hey, let's get this thing in. We're gonna do some cooking and we're gonna have some fun on this dope cooking show. Okay, guys, so look, welcome back. You know, hey, where y'all been? So I had a lot of people come to me and say, hey, look, I missed the fancy episode. So I ran it back last week. You're welcome. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that double take. I hope y'all got the opportunity to at least try the dish, and hope you loved it. I know I did. It looked amazing. Everybody that came to me and talked to me was like, hey, that looked amazing. That looked like it came from a 5-star restaurant. It was made by a 5-star chef. And it came out of my 5-star kitchen. And we thank you. You know what I'm saying? But yes, it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I am glad that you guys enjoyed it too. So, what's going on? Nothing. I really got nothing going on. Just really doing my thing, really just enjoying life. 2024 is different. 2024 has been different, is different. I've been met with a lot of challenges, health-wise, heard some things family-wise, lost some people, gained some people, been through some things. So we are now in March? You know, we off to a good start, 2024. 2023, I don't ever want to revisit that year. I don't ever want to go back. I'm still healing from some things that happened in 2023. But such is life. You know, we go through things, we come out of things, we go into things. Storms don't last always. Trouble don't last always. And life is good. Trust me. Just keep swimming. Okay, so look. Let me tell you about that. I had somebody come to me and ask me for a quote, right? And they laughed at me because I was like, just keep swimming. They was like, ha, 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 Chef Jeff, that is the craziest thing I've ever heard. But just keep swimming. I'm going to tell you where I got that from. Finding Nemo, right? I went to Finding Nemo, and yeah. I saw this movie Finding Nemo, and it was like, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. And I'm like, So what happened was, I used to work at Applebee's, right? Applebee's was a great start to my career and everything. But doing that, I just had the opportunity to extend my skills, right? Applebee's was not to be played with at all. Applebee's was not. I mean, you would walk into Applebee's and be in the weeds. You would walk in just done. From the time you clock in to the time you would get started during the day. I mean, from the time you clock in to the time you left, it would be nonstop. I mean, because back then they had the all-you-can-eat riblets. I don't know if they still have those, but it was like nonstop. So, I used to be on the grill, right? Steaks, riblets, burgers, chicken, all of that. So, it was like, I walk in, I see the screen in red. I'm like, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. So I had to keep swimming because if I didn't, we're done. The grill guy was the heart of the, was part of the heart, we call it the heart of the house. The grill guy was the heart of the house. So everything stemmed from the grill guy at some point. So it was just like, oh my God, what are we going to do here? So you had to stay focused. You had to keep swimming because if not, orders are steadily coming in. People are steadily walking into the front of the restaurant. They have no clue that the kitchen people are in the back with up to their eyeballs in orders and sweating and trying to get water, hot, trying not to burn yourself, burn the guy behind you. It's crazy in the back of the house. You walk in and everything seems like it's fine in the front. Oh, but it's utter chaos in the back, baby. I'm talking about what? I mean, I almost finna fight. yelling at each other, cussing at each other, looking for stuff, running to the freezer, running to the cooler, trying to find the sauce to go on the quesadilla burger that the dude from the other end of the line got. And he using it for the quesadilla chicken explosion salad. Like, it's crazy. So, like, madness. But I use that as a template to always stay present in the moment, stay focused, and I just keep doing the job. It just never working in a kitchen. Lunch rush, dinner rush. Dinner rush is insane, depending on where you go. Dinner rush is nuts. And so if you work a dinner rush, you have to just kind of find your focal point. You have to find where you're going to be able to, like, okay, look, this is insane. This is madness. It's not going to stop until about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And it is, you just have to put your hand to the wheel and keep pushing. So I use Just Keep Swimming as my thing to keep me from, like, losing it. Like, I would look at the screen, it's still red. I would look at the screen again, it's still red. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. And that's saying it in my mind. So the more I say it in my mind, the more I say it out loud. And people be like, you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. And sure enough, the Applebee's, Collinsville, Illinois, caught on to it. And I was like, just keep swimming. They be like, just keep swimming. And then, right, Jeff? Just keep swimming, because we had to swim our way out of these red screens. So it was just one of those things that has helped me to stay focused, helped me to push in moments where I would be overwhelmed, moments where I would walk in and be like, this is a disaster, but we got to figure it out. And don't give up midway through, keep swimming. So that's where that came from. So today, we are going to do a Salmon Philly. I've been tossing around different ideas to add to things on the Holy Box. The Holy Box has the best catfish in the DFW area, hands down. I stand 10 toes down on it. But I would like to add some more stuff because, I mean, of course, you're going to come get some fire fish. You can get fish and grits, shrimp and grits, a burger, catfish sandwich, catfish plate. But I would like to add some pizzazz, right? So I heard about well, we all know about Philly cheesesteaks. I've had one. You've had one from somewhere. There's no place like Philly to get a Philly cheesesteak. And if you ever have a layover in the Philadelphia airport, go get you a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Okay? I had one many, many years ago in a layover on the way to Chicago. And, yeah, changed my whole life. Now I be like, that ain't no Philly cheesesteak. Where you get that Philly cheesesteak from? That ain't it. That ain't how to do it. But anyway, I digress. So, Philly cheesesteak, of course, we all know about those. There's an oxtail cheesesteak, which I'm going to do that. I am waiting for my opportunity to do an oxtail cheesesteak. But I'm going to wait till I got a guest for that one, because we both got to be like, on camera, losing our minds, okay? So, I'm going to hold off on that one, but there is a Salmon Philly. And I learned about that just in happenstance, just doing what I do. I heard somebody talk about it. They had it on their food truck, and they like have a food truck in Atlanta or something like that. So I thought about it. I tossed it back and forth. And I'm like, whew, salmon kind of expensive sometimes, depending on where you go, how fresh you get it, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm put that on the list. And so the opportunity presented itself for me to do a Salmon Philly. So why not invite my friends on this dope cooking show? We're going to do that thing together, all right? So we're going to keep it simple, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some fire. So we're going to do a Salmon Philly. We're going to do a Salmon Philly with andouille sausage. Why not? Let's just try it, okay? Let's try and see what happens. And then we're going to top that plate off with some truffle garlic Parmesan fries. I have a friend, her name is Aaliyah. She works with me, and she swears up and down that I have the best fries ever. No matter how I cook them, she swears I got the best fries. Now, she puts a lot on it, and I love her. That's my girl. But, I mean, french fries are french fries are french fries. Unless you go to McDonald's, tell me somewhere else to go. I'll try it. But I love McDonald's fries. My fries are not McDonald's fries, but I do a little something different, of course. I'm Chef Jeff. I have to. So I do a little something different with my fries. And she loves it. When I make them for people, they love it. The Holy Box, I mean, they sell them. So if you want some of Chef Jeff's fries, catch the Holy Box on the next album, which will probably be next week. And see for yourself, right? So let's get into it, guys. We're going to get into the Salmon Philly on This Dope Cooking Show. Let's go. Okay, guys, welcome back. So look, we're gonna get started on our Salmon Philly. So let's check out our ingredients for the day. We're gonna get rocking and rolling. So of course, we got Martine's hoagie roll. You get them from the store, and they go quick now, so you got to get your hands on them. 1 onion, 1 red onion. All right, we got red onion, red pepper. We got our green pepper. We got our green pepper right there. Boom. Okay. So we got our salmon. Oh yeah. Look how much I paid for that salmon. That is skinless salmon, 2 pieces. Why am I market? That's where I be going. We got our andouille sausage for 1 of them. And of course, we're going with some provolone, sliced smoked flavor provolone. And of course, I think it need a little sauce. But look, I don't know, but if it do, we're gonna throw a little bit of this on there. I know it say chicken, don't worry, it's cool. Also, when we toast our rolls, we're gonna use our go-to. And so, of course, you put butter down on the grill, on the flat top, whichever one you're using. But I just want to try to switch it up, be a little different. So we're gonna try a little bit of this, right? Oh yeah, Land O'Lakes garlic butter spread. So we're gonna get to it. We'll get our vegetables cut. We're gonna get our salmon cooked off, part 1, and then we're gonna put it all together and see what we got. All right. This Dope Cooking Show, we on our way. We're gonna get it going. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and get our vegetables cut. So we get that out the way, right? I'll put that salmon over here because it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be all right. So got our vegetables all washed and cleaned up. So I don't know how much. So the pepper ratio is on you, right? It's up to you. I like my peppers thin, right? I like to cut them really thin. Of course, I could have got a gadget out, but I didn't want to. I wanted to do it by hand. So I could see how I want to do it later. So we got some red pepper there. We got some green pepper right here. So the red and the green pepper, of course, is gonna give us some color. Normally, I think it's just red. It was just green pepper. Depending on where you go, right? Everybody do something different. But I want mine to be a little different from everybody else's. Why? Because it's just me, Chef Jeff. I got a yellow pepper in there, and I'm thinking about it. But we'll see. We'll see once we get everything all cut up and out the way. See what we do. Get all the onion sliced up and everything. So what y'all been up to? Huh? What y'all been up to? So like my last video, some of y'all did not like the fact that there was no talking. And so, confession time. I recorded it and I thought I had the mic on and I didn't. But they was like, well, the phone should have picked it up, or whatever you was recording, camera should have picked it up. Well, I had the camera jack occupied with the microphone set up. So there's a piece that goes into the phone that then connects to the microphone that's on my shirt. Well, I thought it was running and it wasn't. I don't know what happened, but I recorded that whole show with no sound. So I had to go back in and go over it and do some voiceover, which is fine. I didn't mind that. I was cool with that, but I just really wanted to get that. By the time I figured it out, it was too late to kind of add like my foolishness. So I just wanted to get y'all the episode so that way, you can hear what I had to say about what we were cooking. All the foolishness. It's gonna be plenty more episodes for that. So don't be worried about it. Okay, so I like onions. I like onions in my stuff. I'm not afraid of them. I ain't scared of them at all. I like the onions. You know what I'm saying? I found a gum that I could chew after I eat the onion, and it won't be no problems. Onions are life. I said it. Chef Jeff said it. Onions are life. So look, guys, we got our onions and our peppers cut up. It's up to you how you want to do it. Let's add some more peppers because we're gonna do more than one sandwich. So let's add just a little more pepper to it. Like I said, cut them thin. So that way, once you put them in there, they're gonna cook pretty quick. Also, just all depends on what you're doing, what you want to do, as far as how you like to taste your salmon. You can add something else to it if you want to, but that's totally up to you. It's totally up to you. I'm gonna keep it simple for this one because this is our first one, right? You just gonna keep it real simple and not do too much because I have the tendency to what? Do too much. I don't know. It's a character flaw, character trait, character flaw of mine. I be doing too much sometimes. So we just gonna keep it like this. So our peppers and onions, got that ready. Get that set up. Get that out the way. We're done with the vegetables. We are done with the vegetables. So what we'll do next is we'll cut our sausage for one of them. So I figured, of course, everybody likes salmon. If you don't like salmon, that's okay. It took me a while to get to it, to kind of like it. But I mean, cooking it so much, I do it in meal prep. I do it, for my pastor on Sundays. So he likes salmon, he likes seafood. So why not, So I got used to doing it, got used to of course, I took my time and perfected it like I needed to. So that way it was good every time. It turned out right. So I'm a salmon person now. I don't just eat catfish. I like sea bass, I like cod, I like salmon and catfish. Those are the ones I like. Everything else, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna try none of that. So that's cool too. To each is their own. When I first met Doc, she didn't like fish at all. See, so lives can be changed. With with just trying things. Because you have to open up your horizons. Open up your mind and free your mind, and everything else will fall into place. So we have our piece of andouille sausage. I'm only using one. And I don't know about y'all, but I like to take the casing off my sausage when I cook sausage. Why? Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know. So we're gonna let's see. How do I want to do this? Oh, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna dice them. We're gonna dice up some sausage, some more andouilles. So I ain't use but a half a sausage on that because I ain't gonna use but a little bit in one of them. That's enough right there, right? That's all we need. But I have developed the habit of peeling the casings off my sausage. Why? Because when I cook it, I want it to cook all the way through. One, two, I don't want it to be looking all busted and weird. And then second, I'm different. I don't like that outer casing. Sometimes the sausage is amazing, but the casing takes away from it because you have to bite through that too. So let's get that off of there. I believe that it just holds the sausage in place. So that's all I need it for. I got it now. You sent it to me. I got it. I just want to move on. So that's kind of who I am, how I am, why I am, and why I do things like I do. It's okay. It's Chef Jeff. It's a Chef Jeff-ism. It's cool. All right. So we got our sausage. We got our peppers cut. We got our sausage cut. And now we'll move to our salmon. So look, so the person told me to cook the salmon first and then cut it, then chop it all up. So we're gonna do that. All right. We're gonna take our salmon. First, we're gonna open him up, hit him with a little seasoning. I'm gonna go basic, right? I think we're gonna go with probably some type of Cajun seasoning, maybe. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna use. Oh yeah. All right. Y'all see this? This is my guy from TikTok. Y'all see that? The crawfish dude from TikTok. And it's called Cajun Two-Step. I got it from where? Walmart Market, of course. And it's good. He got two of them. And he got a sauce. Now the sauce, I ain't a fan of. But this Cajun Two-Step, oh yeah. Okay, so look, he got one so it's this one. Cajun two-step. This is the hotter one. This one is not as hot. So we're going to use this on the salmon. There we go. See, we doing this together, guys. So you can get the Cajun two-step from Walmart Market. It's in Kroger as well, if you have a Kroger in your area. Hey, I got hip to this guy watching TikTok. I don't watch TikTok much. Other people in my household watch TikTok like I watch Instagram, or like it's never gonna come, like they're gonna shut TikTok down at some point. But that's cool. So this guy used to be cooking stuff, and he'd be like, "I'm gonna learn y'all so and so, so and so," and I'd be like, "What is he talking about?" Hilarious. But then he started talking about this Cajun two-step. Then he started talking about all the stuff he was gonna do, and crawfish boils, and this, like New Orleans style cooking. But he from way down there. I'm talking about way down there. So anyway, I follow along with him. So that's one of the people that I follow. I like the guy. He's really cool. And he's funny. So anytime you got somebody funny, I'm all tuned in. I'm tuned in. I'm all ears. And that's just why I like to have fun. I like to live my life, first of all, a quarter mile at a time. If you don't know me, then I like to go fast. Not as much anymore, but back in the day, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, I'm getting back. Don't you worry. The Malibu is coming. Anyway, I like to, laugh. I like to have fun. I like to enjoy myself. And that's just who I am. So, anything funny, I'm trying to watch it. So, we're going to do our salmon. I'm going to pat it dry just because I want to always pat it dry. I always wanted to do that, so I'm going to pat it dry. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to pat it dry. Pat the salmon dry. Pat him dry. Pat your salmon dry. All right. We're going to hit it with this Cajun two-step. And this is all I'm going to use for right now, guys. So I'm going to use this. Turn this around. This is all I'm going to use for right now. I say we discovering this salmon recipe. It's not a salmon recipe. This what are we making, guys? Oh, the Salmon Philly. So I'm just discovering this. I'm just kind of trying it out. Nobody gave me a recipe, so I'm just going by what I've seen. I'm going by what I got. So this is what we're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna see how it come out. So I got my trusty cast iron skillet out. Oh yeah, it's gonna be on. So we're gonna do one at a time. So we're gonna do this, then we're gonna come back. We're gonna go ahead and toast our bread next. So we're gonna get our roll ready, our hoagie roll. This guy right here, we're gonna get these ready. Hoagie roll. Okay, guys, so look, here we go. We're gonna toast our rolls first. And we're gonna toast them with this butter on there. Told y'all. Garlic and herb Lando Lakes. And so I don't know if it's supposed to be toasted or not. I mean, but this is our show, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna toast it. We're gonna make sure that they are toasted and that it's got a little flavor on it, right? It ain't gonna do nothing but add to overall dish. It's not gonna do nothing but add to everything that we're doing. So let's add a little pizzazz to it. Let's add a little something, right? Of course. Add a little something. Like I said, we're gonna toast this. So look, this is what that butter look like all spread out on that bun. So we're gonna put one down and get to it. And so here, you want to make sure you pressing down, get all of those areas that may need to be toasted because you don't want to miss no spots. You want it all to be. It smell real good. Oh, it smell good. Right. So we're gonna toast that guy, and then we're gonna toast one more since we're gonna do two sandwiches. Yeah, we're gonna toast one more. So gonna let that guy get toasty. What you think? What you think? I think that looks good. So yeah, we toast that one, set it to the side. We got one more. Cause we're gonna do two sandwiches. Oh, all right, cool. Oh, wait a minute, sucker. Get away, get in there, Joker. All right, so we got that going. So we got our buns already toasted. They'll be done out the way. Don't have to worry about that. Then next we'll come back. We'll do our salmon, and so we're gonna cook our salmon predominant. For the most part, we're gonna cook it all the way through, and then we'll come back. We'll do our peppers and onions with the salmon, with one, and then we'll do peppers and onions with andouille sausage. I think that one's gonna be good. I don't really know, but we gonna see. We're gonna find out together. So here we go. We got these, got those, got this bread toasty roasted. If y'all could smell what's happening in my kitchen right now, oh my God. Oh, that's gonna be amazing. So, like I said, I'm entertaining trying this on the Holy Box. So we'll see how it goes. Of course, on the flat top, it'll be quicker. It'll be easier, faster because I can do it all in segments. I got a pretty big flat top on the Holy Box, so I don't think it would be a problem. I just want to know how it's going to taste, right? I don't ever want to put out a product that I haven't tasted and try it myself. So, part one, that's what we're going to do. We taste testing. We're figuring this thing out together, me and you. So, let's see. And then we might as well box it up too, like we would on the Holy Box. So, I think I'm gonna cut y'all off. We're gonna come back so we can have a whole setup ready to go. So we're gonna put our bun in. We're gonna do our salmon. We'll come back and do our peppers and onion. Then we're gonna do our peppers, onions, and andouille. We're gonna put it all together, throw our cheese on there, and it's gonna. I believe that it's gonna be great. But hey, who knows? So when we come back, let's go ahead and cook this fish now. Might as well go ahead and do it. Go ahead and get him in there. Let's see. Oh yeah, he ready. He ready. So yeah, I'm go ahead. We gonna go ahead and get the salmon in now. You know, like I said, this is what we use. Cajun two-step. That's all we use on there. So I think we're gonna keep it basic. We'll keep it simple. Yeah. Then we'll get our ingredients out for our truffle fries because those are gonna be fire. I know that because I've already tasted those. I've already done those before. So that's that on that. So look, for our truffle Parmesan fries, since we're watching our fish cook, we use our white truffle oil, right? When they come out, we hit them with the old Parmesan cheese. That's it. The salt and pepper. And so with that particular one, we just need to keep it basic, keep it simple. We don't want to do a whole lot with it because the truffle and the Parmesan says a lot by itself. So we don't need to do too much. All right. So salmon cooking, skillet cooking 101. Always leave you an opportunity to see how done your salmon is by looking in here. See that? Now we just flipped it. Now this one's cooking just a little bit faster than the other one, but you see that it's already kind of getting this thing, doing this thing. So what we want to do, I got to turn down kind of low too. So you want to make sure that you can see that it's cooking because you don't want to cook it too much, but you want to make sure that it's done, right? Any other time in the fancy restaurants, they sometimes they cook it all the way too done, and it'd be too much. It'd be too dry. Salmon will dry out on you, and I hate a dry salmon. So I always try to make sure that I get it cooked. But what I do is I finish it in the oven because you have a little more control over cook time and heat, and it also kind of finishes off that crust with that dry heat. So you can still have a perfect salmon. You get the flavor locked in the skillet, throw that baby in the oven to finish, and it comes out perfect. I mean, amazing too. I keep it, I turn the oven on like 300, 325 at the max, and I let it finish. Um, and then I cook it, I finish the rest of the stuff that I'm gonna make to go with that salmon. So that's what I do. That's what old Chef Jeff do. Of course, with salmon, you want to make sure that you pay attention for bones. Um, I'm done really well with these pre-cut pieces to not have a lot of bones in mine. I've never had anybody complain about it, so I stick with what I know, and that's that on that. So we look like we're pretty close to done. Now this right here is gonna finish. I know it will, because we're gonna actually cook the salmon probably at another time. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish it up. We're gonna break it all up with our fancy schmancy breaker upper thingy. That's one. And that's two. And we got our Salmon Philly underway. I'm gonna cut y'all off. We're gonna come back. We're gonna finish with our peppers and onions and our andouille, and then we're gonna go grab 2 boxes. Like we're gonna box up as if we were serving one on the holy box. All right, guys, hold on. All right, guys. So I had to make a quick little run out to that old food truck. So I put a little oil in the pan, and we're gonna do our peppers and onions in that same pan that we did that salmon in. You see our salmon is over here chilling, waiting for his next turn to come back. I also, guys, I like butter. I do. I really do. So I'm gonna add a little butter in here, as I would do if I was on the holy box. I would put some butter on the grill. So, boom, we got a little butter in there. So we're gonna get our peppers and onions in here. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So we got our peppers and onions going in here. See that working? Oh yeah, that looks good. And it's okay. I got a couple pieces of salmon in there because I'm using the same what the salmon came out of. See? Yeah. And so I'm gonna flash these, right? I'm gonna flash and then I'm gonna put all of it together and then come back because I want to cook this. I got my fries cooking too. So we got our fries working. They're gonna be ready in a minute. We're gonna put these together, but I wanna slow down just a little bit here because I wanna do all of this so that you can see it come together right there in the pan, and then we're gonna put it on the bread, right? So washing these peppers just one more time, stir them up. Yeah. And so for your heat, guys, you don't want to do it on a high heat because you don't want to burn them, right? You just want to get them really good caramelized and soft, right? A little char is cool, but not too much. You don't want to like completely burn the peppers and onions. That makes for a sour sandwich, even if you do with whatever you're doing with. So, um, we want to make sure that we don't burn our peppers and onions. We want to make sure that we stay on top of it. So don't leave it for too long. But if you keep your heat low, and I got 246 high on my stove, so I got it set at 4. So that's how we doing what we're doing. Okay. Somebody may say, "I know you can pull them off of there." Somebody, you pull them off whenever you get ready. All right. For me, I'm gonna go and pull mine now because I'm gonna do some other stuff in this same skillet because I like using the drippings that come off of these vegetables, this meat, all in the same skillet. See, that makes for flavor, and it don't get no better than the flavor that you can add and create out of the bottom of these pans or pots or skillets or whatever. So in anywhere else, I would probably hit this with some water on a flat top, live flat top. I would hit it with some water so it don't stick. But we good. We're good. We're doing just fine. We're gonna let our andouille cook a little bit. So we got our peppers done. We got our sauce. We got our salmon is done. And andouille smells good too. I don't really know the heat on andouille, so I don't be messing with it a lot. But we're gonna find out today. We're gonna see. Because you gotta know. Somebody asks you how it tastes, they gotta know. You gotta be able to tell them. That's the worst thing I hate when I go to a restaurant. I'll be like, have you had? And they be like, nah. No, but I heard it's good. Well, why you don't know it's good? You gotta know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know it's good. So for demonstration's sake, you hit that. Showtime, baby. That's showtime right there. Yeah. And so we got all that in the bottom of that skillet. We're gonna pull our sausage out because it's not for everybody. Some people might just want the salmon. Some people might, want a little. Not for everybody. So we're gonna sit that to the side. So now we're gonna go back in with our salmon. Back in with the salmon. We're gonna go back in with. I'm gonna give this a little chance to. It looks good actually, y'all. Crumble up. So separate it. The best way is to separate it in the corner of the pan. That way, you can see how much is where, who gets what. Let me see if it's good. Hey y'all, that's good. That salmon is good by itself. So we're gonna go over there. Peppers and onions on top. Peppers and onions right there. And one lucky customer gets that andouille. So that looks good, but that's all right. And again, you could toss it up if you want to. Get it all mixed up in there if you want to, peppers and onions mixed up. You can cut your peppers and onions smaller. It's totally on you. So you got one that's mixed up. You got one of them that's mixed all up, and you got this one that's everything's on top of each other. I like to mix them up. That's just who I am. So we'll come back with our provolone cheese. Now you can use any cheese you want to for the sake of this one. I just go with what I know. If I come across or discover something else, I will do something different. But I'm gonna go with what I know, and so I'm gonna go ahead and mix this one up so we can get everybody get in there. So I went with smoked provolone cheese on this. If I come across another cheese that I try, I'll let you know. But I think I'm gonna just go with that, and everything gonna be all right. So here we go. So we got our cheese on there. Wait on that cheese to melt a little bit. We're gonna give it a little help with a little more water in the pan. Just a little bit. We just want that steam and to melt that cheese a little bit. They're gonna be ready to go here. So we're gonna come back. Oh, we got our fries cooking. They're gonna be ready. So we're gonna come back. We're gonna plate these up, and then we're gonna go to our fries next. All right, hold tight. Okay, guys, check that out. Check that out. I don't know about you, but that look good to me. The one in the back in the box is the one that has the sausage in it. And let me tell you, I'm surprised. I really like that, and I think that's gonna be awesome. If I actually do that on a food truck, I think that's gonna go over well. It looks good, and I think it's amazing as far as taste wise. Yeah. So with our fries, all we do salt and pepper, and then we'll sprinkle some of that truffle oil on it, right? And we toss them, and then once we toss them, we hit them with the Parmesan cheese. You can put as much or as little as you like, but this is what them fries will look like. See? Oh yeah, we're gonna put some on that plate. That's it, guys. Look, we did it again, and so if you try this, you will know that when you see it on the Holy Box, that it's fire and it's gonna be good. check this out, guys. So we got something. I mean, this could be the beginning of something good or not. We're gonna find out. You tell me what you think. I think it's amazing, and it looks awesome. Let's get up close on it. Let's get up close on it. So this is the regular salmon Philly. Parmesan Truffle Fries. And this is our salmon Philly with andouille sausage. Now, I think it's gonna be all right by itself, but because that one with the andouille sausage is our, we trying to see if it's gonna be good or not. I'm gonna put some of this sauce on there now. I told y'all what I was gonna use. Yeah, if y'all decide to be brave and try it yourself, this is what I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna hit with just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I'll see if what I taste test to think. Cool. So yeah. It's another episode of This Dope Cooking Show in the books. Catch y'all next week. I'm about to eat. Peace.